Hey everyone, in today's video I'm reviewing this iPad magnetic arm mount called the Kuxiu X36 Pro Max, which I will refer to in this video as the arm because the name is kind of long. First of all, disclaimer, this is a review sample provided by the company. In this video, I'll just present to you my findings so that you can decide whether this is worth the money. And the price of this arm is US $130, so it's kind of pricey. And the main selling point for this arm is, well, it can free up table space because it only takes up that little space for the arm. And obviously, if you want to install this on your table, you need space behind your table. The other selling point is it supports charging for the iPad. You can see that there is this USB-C connector. So when you connect this to power, it will actually charge the iPad that's attached to the magnetic plate. And the third selling point is the build quality for this is extremely solid. I guess this is considered foldable if you want to fold this up. The maximum gap for the clamp is 5.5 centimeters, which is slightly more than 2 inches. And there are rubber padding here at the top and here at the bottom to prevent the clamp from scratching your table. This can rotate 360 degrees. It can literally go round and round. This is the lowest angle for the first part, which is good because this is going to keep the arm almost straight. So if you push it to the other side, this is the lowest angle. And if you want to, you can adjust the tablet all the way to the table. And you can lift this quite high up as well. And the hinge, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5 hinges, they are really stiff. Let's have a look at the back here. This circular part will let you rotate the tablet so that you can use your tablet in landscape or portrait orientation. And this hinge here lets you tilt the tablet. And if you need to adjust the height, you adjust the arm. This arm is actually compatible with several models of iPads, so make sure you get the correct model of the stand for the iPad that you have. And this iPad that I'm using is the iPad Air 2024. The best and easiest way to adjust the tablet to face whichever direction you want is to have the tablet face up first, and now you can adjust the tablet however you want and face whichever direction you want. All right, let's connect this arm to power. This, by the way, is my own cable, and the included power cable also looks kind of like this. Now, it may be better if you can get an L-shaped cable so that you can run that cable through the arm and have it go around, rather than have this, cable sticking out like this. The company did provide this plastic cable holders that you can stick to the arm with this double-sided tape for cable management. There are 10 pieces included. This is the magnetic plate, and there is some rubber or silicone padding here. Unfortunately, this padding doesn't go all the way to the edge, so the edge is actually metal. So when you put your tablet on the plate, make sure your tablet doesn't hit the edge here, which is metal. So these are the connectors for the pogo connectors on the back of the iPad. So when you have the tablet on the plate like this, you can see it starts to charge. I have read some reports from others that say that when you put your iPad on the magnetic plate for the first time, there may be some pop-up that appears, and the pop-up may show some Chinese text. You can just ignore that. You don't need to install any software to use this. So now if I tap into the text box, you can see there is no virtual keyboard. So you will have to enable virtual keyboard so that when you tap into the text box, the virtual keyboard will show. So just do a search for, let me just scroll down to accessibility. Go to touch and then enable assistive touch. And then show on screen keyboard, which is enabled here. So now when you tap into the text box, you can see the virtual keyboard will appear. One advantage of how this arm handles charging is, since it charges with the pogo pin connectors, it actually frees up this USB-C port, so you can connect this to other accessories if you want to. So this is a pretty straightforward product. It looks good, it works well, and it's well made. It looks like it can last for many years. You just have to find some way to manage the cable. Actually, you can just run the cables through the arm because this is hollow, so you can run the cable through here and through here so that the cable management will look neater compared to it hanging behind like this. If you're wondering if the hinge is strong enough for you to draw on it, it's not that strong. I guess for writing it's alright, unless you press down, in which case the arm will move down. So if you guys are interested to buy this arm, you can buy it from Kuxiu's website. So this is the Kuxiu X36 Pro Max iPad magnetic charging stand. Just make sure you buy the correct stand for the iPad that you have.